Here with Brockway soccer coach Rich Esposito. Rich, why is it so important to Brockway to have such a good working relationship between sports where you guys share kids?
Well, being from a small school, some of our rosters aren't very large. We're only at 20 kids this year, so being able to share kids not only helps us out, but helps the other sports out as well. We have the football we do with the kickers, and we've done that for probably 8 to 10 years, and that actually, it helps them out too. I think it's been good for football. And golf this year, we've done that with Angelo and Xana, and Coach Carlson is real good about flexibility with the scheduling. We do cross country. Coach Andrea, we've been working with the cross country for quite a few years now because she knows our kids are well conditioned, and she lets them make one of her practices as long as they're not skipping my practices and getting trained, and it lets those kids be able to help both sports out and help the whole school out.
How tough is that where you're going to not have some kids for some practices and things like that?
It's tough. It's puts us kind of coaches, we have to really schedule and be careful because it's okay to go miss a practice, but you're missing our practice. So what we do is we kind of take it into consideration. We kind of look at our schedule, see who might be coming up on the schedule, and kind of help the kids decide what practice they should miss, and so they can go run or golf or go to football. And what we do, if they do miss a practice and they're a starter, their only thing is they don't get to start our next soccer game if they miss a practice, and that's being fair to the kids that are one sport athletes in here all the time.
How important is it that the coaches work so closely together?
It's very important because if we didn't work together, this would never happen. As much time as Mr. Greco, our athletic director, and Mr. Hawkins, this is his baby. He wants these kids at Brockway to do as much as they can, but without the coaches, it wouldn't work at all. And Coach Zacco for football has been great, especially this year, taking a position player from him with Andrew Trunzo, and Andrew misses minimal football time. He'll either come down after football, and a couple kids will stay with him and work on soccer, or he'll, like today's Monday, so that's film day, so he's able to come and play soccer, and we give him playing time accordingly, and he's really helped us out. I mean, you can't say it's hurt us. It's really helps us out having him here too.
Grades are important no matter whether you're playing one sport or two sports, but obviously when kids are playing two sports, that becomes even more important. How much responsibility do the coaches have to have in making sure that their kids are keeping up with their grades when they're doing multiple sports?
We check weekly. We tell the kids, we get a report from the athletic office every week about, even if they're struggling with one class, we get a report. And we tell our kids, tutors are available, they go to the after school, that counts as practice. If you're going to study and you're there and we know you're there, that counts as a practice, because with one sport's hard enough, and especially academics nowadays too, with everything these kids do on that side of it, they have to stay on the ball, and we get them as much help as we can with that.